Welcome to Starfield, this is Jim. We are back here again today. We're going to continue on with the Ryujin Industries Questline. Let's take a look. Now, of course, Ryujin Industries is a faction here in the game. The mission we're going to look at here today in this episode is called Executive Level. It's time to lobby the board members. Masako will vote to acquire Infinity Ltd. Instead, I'll need at least half of the votes to secure success. If I have strong feelings against the internal neural amp, this would be my opportunity to get further research shut down. Well, I know I find it very useful for what I've done in the game so far. Although the last episode I could have used it more, but just not used to it, I guess. But it's something I can get used to, and I think it would really help us in the game, or help my gameplay, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to lobby the board members, and it has a little tally here for internal neural amp for Infinity Ltd. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to some board members here. Oh, she's still here. What is she doing here?
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work.
If you acquired Infinity Ltd, you'd save jobs. It's good public perception. Infinity Ltd doesn't deserve to be part of the Ryujin family. It should be shut down. I feel you just want it to be difficult. Yep. Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna choose the top one.
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
I'm already one step ahead of you. Masako's better CEO than you'll ever be. I'm not using the internal neural amp on anyone. It's too dangerous. They're all way too eager to use the neural amp on one another. Yeah. Yeah, I'm already one step ahead of you there.
Good. If you use that neuroamp wisely, it will guarantee that Infinity gets shut down.
Manipulation. Listen to reason. Or you know acquiring Infinity is the right choice.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits.
Oh, there you go.
You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around.
Oh, wow,
as long
thanks.
as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind.
All right, there we go. 1 and 1.
Meeting.
Speaking of, I plan on bringing up the internal neural amp as an issue in the meeting. With the internal neural amp, best interests don't matter. It can guarantee success on its own.
I can only imagine the contracts that will be pouring in.
Barrett
We'd
dislikes
almost be
that.
literally in control of anything we wanted. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Ah, 2 for yes. How about that? Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Let's head down. See who else we could find. Good old Linden there.
You operatives really will wear anything.
Wow. Hey, oi.
Just
There we
the
go.
person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
Happy to answer all the questions you might have.
Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd. Throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
Of course, if we can save the jobs of thousands of people, we should do it.
Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
We'd be getting better. We'd be getting employees on Infinity's cheaper salary numbers.
This is true.
Barrett disliked that.
Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
I think it was well handled. Proves how capable Masako is at handling any situation.
And why do you feel it was
Barrett
well
liked that.
handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement.
Masako and Dalton already had a plan in place to uncover the mole, and it worked.
Being prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
The internal neural amp. Tech like that is dangerous and should be banned. Nothing I can think of. See you at the meeting. What are your thoughts on the internal neural amp? Yeah,
It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future.
All right. See you at the meeting then, buds.
This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, roger that, buds. All right. See, I like the neural amp myself.
So much work
Alexis.
to do. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting.
Oh. I heard you're not a fan of acquiring Infinity Ltd. Masako would really appreciate it if you could back her on acquiring Infinity Ltd.
Not much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Masako on why I am against it.
Persuade, legal issues aside, pros of acquiring Infinity Ltd. Far outweighs the cons.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
We'd be eliminating competition and gaining customer base. But I thought someone with your talents would be up for the challenge. Persuasion. You can't tell me that negotiating on airtight deal doesn't appeal to you. Commerce. The business benefits far outweigh any legal issues. The credits are king. Cash is king, baby. Yeah, how about this one here?
I see what you're doing. And I suppose it's working. A little. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me.
Love it.
Talent like
Credits
yours
is
belongs
king.
in the courtroom.
Oh, Lord. Tyrannosaur Amp would make handling any situation a breeze. If you want a real legal nightmare, I'd say the Eternal Neural Amp fits that bill. What are your thoughts of the Eternal Neural Amp?
Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Wow.
If you didn't have to worry about people abusing it, the possibilities would be phenomenal.
Quiet, Barrett. Proper legal guidance. The applications for the Eternal Neural Amp are endless.
In an ideal situation,
Barrett hated
yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power.
It is.
Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
This
that.
exchange has been surprisingly insightful. But now, I really do need to get back to my notes.
Roger that. Okay. Well, we get the 4. That's good. That's good. Steal from the safe right in front of her. What's next here? Oh, we got our
If operation starts to
Veena.
bore you, let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the R&D team.
Oh,
And
thanks.
how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
Feel great, no side effects at all.
That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp.
No, you tell me. Changes everything, Veena. You're going to be famous.
I'd be the next Ray
Bear
DeCaris,
just like that, of
my
course.
childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be?
We will acquire them. It'll be fun to see how they try to recreate our work. You should vote against acquiring. Do you have any strong opinions about acquiring Infinity Ltd?
I'd like to acquire them, although
There you
it won't
go.
break my heart if we don't. Faye may have stepped over a line in her attempt to replicate my work, but she's a brilliant engineer. I'm very curious to see what else she may have been working on and dig into her research.
Huh.
Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through.
Oh,
Well,
perfect.
this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Yep, sounds good to me. Okay. Next stop, good old Genevieve.
Is Masako checking
wearing
up
leather
on me
gloves.
to make sure I'm on her side?
Maybe that depends on which side you're on. Why would you think Masako sent me?
Because that's what I do. You want something in this business? You don't pull any punches. The only real question is just how persuasive she asked you to be.
Wow. Nope, I'm here on my own.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have an agenda. Look, I know Masako sent you. She knows I want this deal as much as she does. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
Yeah. It's free now. It'll leave Ryujin in financial and legal trouble. Nope. Come to the rescue of all those innocent workers will really look good for us. Yep.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
Oh. You know, if you really want to keep Ryujin public's good graces, there's one big thing to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
Internal neuroamp research should be banned. You'll be exploiting internal neuroamp every chance we get. Neuroamp is a game changer, but it needs strict guidance.
Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly going to have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Veena. It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Oh, sounds good. Huh. Just one more. Good old Dalton. Our old pal.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
Told to use the internal neuroamp to make sure the board votes to acquire Infinity Ltd. Yes, but I refuse the internal neuroamp to ensure votes to acquire. There we go.
Good on you.
It's such a shame. The technology, if used by decent people, could lead to so much good. But the harm it can do in the wrong hands is beyond terrifying.
If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
Project Dominion, essential to the future success. It has risks, but nothing you can't handle.
I
Barrett
suppose
hated
you're
that.
right. As long as I am fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause.
Vote against Infinity. I'm with you. It's too big of a risk. The acquisition worth the work. I know your team can handle it. Yeah.
I imagine we're
That
looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
This should be interesting. Right on. Okay, attend the meeting. Oh, everyone coming here. Get my little seat here. Love this outfit. It's awesome. Wait for everyone to arrive. Oh. Hi, how are you? Is he over there waving at me?
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Our intention to purchase Infinity Ltd. would put the employees' minds at ease. The announcement would garner public faith in Ryujin.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on then.
Just like that.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Wow.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
They only lied about Imogene so Ularu would incriminate herself. Imogene is innocent. She played a vital role in helping expose Ularu. Yeah.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
She seems to be quite relaxed.
We do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right.
Exit interview.
I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And
Nope,
allow
too
you
late.
to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
You're finished here. Enjoy unemployment. Oh my lord.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
Jeez.
You'll regret this.
Lock and loaded.
All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right.
Atta boy, Linden.
Back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
Yeah, I want to get paid.
If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you shortly.
Talk to Masako.
If only there were more
good.
hours
She was
in
gone.
the day.
I hear ya.
So, Infinity LTD learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
That's your way of saying thank you. You're welcome. Only my job. Quite a compliment coming from Ryujin CEO, yeah.
It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
This is the right time to ask for a raise, right?
Oh, not Barrett. It was nothing. I'm used to it. Whatever it takes to keep Ryujin on top. No pressure at all. These types of jobs I live for.
I hope that enthusiasm
like that.
sticks with you for the foreseeable future. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find
beautiful.
it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more
sweet.
than earned it.
That's an understatement. Not really sure this job is really for me. Give me details of my new position.
As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
Awesome. So 5,000 credits,
Dusty,
8,400 credits.
Dusty.
Nice. Nice.
let's talk.
That is awesome. Let's take a look at the old mission board here. Sweet. We have this activity here that just popped up. Talk to Imogen. That's interesting. Is she close by? Yeah, she is close by. Let's go talk to her.
Don't cause any trouble.
You know what? I'm a senior now, so be quiet. Operations floor. So Imogen is back to work here, so that's good. There she is, back in the little office there. She is.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day.
There are Ryujin needs. Good to see you back in the office. I'm ready to get back to it. Back to work. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe I have to come back to Imogen, and she might have to give you work to do. But okay, that's probably what it's all about then. That's what I'm figured anyway. Well, I'll try it out, maybe off the video kind of thing, and just see where it takes us. And because I know certain faction quest lines will have you can still do like little side quests for them. And you can get paid through credits and stuff like that, like Free Star and website breakers and stuff like that. So yeah, okay. Let's head back here. We will take that off. So that's it. That's pretty much it for the Ryujin Industries Questline. That's pretty awesome. And we could probably continue on in the next episode then. Have to decide what I want to do for next episode. We might continue on with main story quest line. We'll see what happens. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.